How's it going, everyone? A few months ago we released a video about this Autumn 25 Ffern's fall fragrance. Well, here I am filming on Christmas Day, waiting for my family to get here to celebrate the holidays together, and lo and behold, in my mailbox, forgot to check it a couple days, we now have Winter 26. That said, with this being my second Ffern release, I wanted to check and see if some of the rumors are true, see what the fragrance smells like, maybe even have my family test it out and see what they think, and find out for myself if in fact Ffern just releases the same fragrance over and over again like so many haters online say. This is the Fatter Dapper. My name is Nick Lanza, and today we're reviewing Winter 26. Now, in many the same way, the packaging, again, phenomenal job. Yeah, I gotta say it every time. I'm a sucker for great packaging and unveiling. I think that speaks a lot to the quality of what the company is aiming to do. But with that said, most of what was in here was very similar to what was in the autumn set, except with a different theme, a different stone disc, and of course, a different tea and fragrance. As you can see here, we've got the same movie ticket for the release of this particular product, 2 tester strips, a lighthouse ornament to hang on the tree, the same stone disc, albeit a different color this time, and the Winter 26 tea. Then we've got the fragrance to spray into the stone disc, and of course, beneath all of that is our little release booklet. So, as expected, a lot of the same stuff to keep up with the way that they do things in their theme. They're at least consistent. But now, it's time to crack this open and see what we got. I already broke the seal, but I have not opened this. I have waited to do this just for you guys. And of course, as usual, great presentation. According to what I'm seeing on here, it's 1 fluid ounce. It's got 20% concentration, so this is on the stronger side. It's definitely a eau de parfum. Elodie Durand. Let's see how good your nose is again. Opening this up. Ooh, it's a different color. Okay, this is a slightly bluish yellow tinge. It's still very much that yellowy color, but there's like a green to this. I mean, compare them side by side. Yeah, there's definitely a difference in color there. Oh, and that's so funny. I was sitting here just kind of eyeballing the bottle a little bit and kind of taking it all in. I happened to notice that there's this little crescent moon on the inside of this because with the winter solstice, because they release on the seasonal changes, it's stuff to do with the moon. So far, things are checking out that this is in fact something entirely different. And on top of this, some of the things that I was seeing online when it came to Winter 26 and all of the other winter fragrances that Ffern's released is they tend to be distinctly different from the rest of their lineup. So it appears that has remained the same. Going through the different scents in this fragrance, we have cardamom seed, timid pepper, lemon rind, blue gum eucalyptus, sweet orange, basil, and peppermint. Underneath all that is mimosa, violet leaf, marjoram, lavender, clove, bergamot rind, jasmine, black tang seaweed, sandalwood, balsam fir, oak moss, patchouli, vetiver root, and of course, Virginian red cedar. As a Virginia resident, it's always funny to see stuff in fragrances from Virginia because it's not something people think about. We don't necessarily pride ourselves on having cedar trees in this state. We're more proud of the fact that we're very close to Mothman and have the Shenandoah Valley, and DC happens to be right next to us. So I've taken my jacket off. I'm going to spray my arm directly. Let's see how this goes. Let's get a little prime up. There we go. Get the air out of the line. Oh, wow. Right off the top, this is definitely a cold smell. Ooh, I like this. Okay, let's see what we got. Got one. Oh, there we go. Now we got to spray. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay, so immediately you get that nice mentholy pepperminty hit. There's also a little bit of that pininess to it. Now I'm getting into the, wow, this is really complex. because now I'm getting into the florals. I'm getting a lot of the more fragranty type smells, if that makes sense. But that peppermint is blending with everything else instead of just cutting straight through. This is a well-made piece. I like this. I'm now getting a lot more of the lavender jasmine at the same time. Oh yeah, this is phenomenal. Looking at that list of the ingredients again to kind of get some of those flavors. Clove for sure. Wow. The citrus parts that are supposed to be in there are not as notable, but the cardamom and the pepper are kind of pushing up from underneath instead of being right up front like you would expect. It's kind of nice. I really like this. I will put it out there. It's a stark contrast to how this one was. This one had a lot more herbaceousness to it that was very pleasant for me, something that I like to wear when I'm doing something more significant or special. But this, I just be sniffing myself because I enjoy it. I'll also be the first to admit that this does have a lot of that nostalgia mixed into it. It does have, you know, a little bit of grandma's house in it. And I know y'all know what I mean when I say that. I will also put it out there that even though it is strong, like the flavors are bold, I'm not overpowered by it. I sprayed it twice on my arm and I'm over here going, I kind of want a little more. This is very distinctly different from Autumn 25, where that was like one and done because of how potent it was. Whereas this one, there's that flash in the pan of the initial fragrance, and then it settles in, and now it's very comfortable. It's very cozy. Almost reminds me a little bit of like mulberry. And I'm like, oh man. Also probably some like decent potpourri as well, kind of hit to it. I will admit that I had gotten out of the shower, basically got dressed for this video, and then started. So my skin temperature might have been a little bit warm, but it's remained consistent this entire time. I'm now starting to get some of the marjoram, a little more of the clove, and definitely starting to pick up on the citrus oils that are in this. Wow, this is really good. I'm definitely liking this a lot. It's not offensive. There's no real nasty to it. It's just consistent and very herbal, and I am honestly here for it. My palate has shifted a little bit in the last couple of years, going more towards the herbals, right? Loving stuff like vetiver and things like that. But that's just really easy to wear. It's not entirely unisex, but you could definitely, depending on your confidence level, you could definitely pull it off. And the truth is it's not super perfumey. I know what a lot of people think when they smell jasmines and lavenders. They think old money perfume smell. And while this does lean into a more nostalgic feel, I wouldn't necessarily say it's Chanel No. 5, right? All in all, I'm very happy with this. This would be something that I definitely would wear to work, especially this time of year. I am very curious to see what other people think. We'll get to that a little later. But up front, it does remind me of time spent with older folks. So if you're down with the vintage smells, if you're into the more classic lifestyle, shall we say, for lack of better terms, this is straight up your alley. This is probably a good 7.5, 8 out of 10. This is something that I enjoy and I personally will use, but I don't foresee everyone using it. It definitely will take a certain level of confidence to be strong enough in yourself to wear this, because it's gonna get you noticed. There is again, that vintage, nostalgic, familial tones to it that will probably get people's heads to turn a little bit. And given how it's not blatantly strong, it's not crazy over the top, it's definitely one that's more subtle and you'll be sought out versus loud. I also will definitely wear this for church, for date nights, for special occasions where they're based in and around wintertime and that theme, because it leans into those types of feelings and emotions as you wear it. And to answer the question that people keep asking, are all the fragrances the same? Is it just a hype machine? So far, on round 2, I would say no, there's a distinct, notable difference between this one and the last one. I mean, there are 0 caramelly notes, there are 0 fruity notes aside from some of the orange and lemon rinds that are in this. There's really no direct correlation with one and the other. Yes, there are some similar parts in the palette that are in Autumn 25 versus Winter 26, but other than that, they go in completely different directions, albeit still harkening back to the past. Now that we've tried it and we've got to experiment with it and see how it feels and smells, let's go talk to some of my friends and family to see what they have to say about Winter 26.
This kind of hits like Dad's obsession a little bit.
Cowclad obsession?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see it. What are you smelling it?
I'm feeling like wood, some sort of wood. Am I off? Am I off? I'm on.
I smell, that's definitely pine trees.
Pine, peppermint.
No, but I'm saying the pine because I literally remember this is like me in my childhood being able to explore the woods and the pines.
It's pretty good.
No, this is literally my childhood because we went up through the woods and we just have this whole like center in the woods is pines, but there's paths through it. And like actually we have a hammock in there, but it's just something we do is go in the pines, and this is what it reminds me of, going to be able to go in the pines and like make shelters and stuff.
I can't.
Baking spice?
Yeah, like I can't think of a baking spice off the top of my head, but like,
okay.
There's one specifically that comes to mind, but I just can't think of it.
Is there eucalyptus in it?
Yep.
Yeah. Man, yeah. Wait, no, actually, I like this video. I'm actually guessing everything.
I do. Okay, I am getting some floral scents. I want to say lavender.
Yep.
Am I really?
Yep.
Whenever, like, my mom would put essential oils in the diffuser, or like if we're...
It's like lavenderish.
Yeah. That might be what it is, but no, like, or like when you're sick, there's like some of them that you can put like under your nose, or like if you're about to go on roller coasters all day, and it helps with like your sickness, and you just smell all that. That's what it smells like.
If I'm gonna put this cologne on a human being, I would probably say like kind of that old money vibe.
Okay.
Anytime I get some sort of like spice hit, especially something as distinct as this,
Yeah.
I immediately want to go to, you know, wearing, like I want to be like with this scent, I'm picturing myself, I'm wearing
like old school Tommy.
I'm wearing like loafers with no socks. I'm wearing like these like the white pants. I'm at a beach somewhere.
So
like
you're leaning more Ralph Lauren and less Tommy Shelby.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can see it.
If you grew up like in the countryside, or not just the countryside, but you were able to go outside and be in the woods a lot as a child, this would bring back a lot of nostalgia. It feels like I'm just at the ocean. I just hear it rushing. And
Is it something you would wear?
I like it. This is on like the spicier side, which for me, my colognes, I feel like tend to go on maybe like a sweet spicy. I'm not sure if I would wear it.
Okay.
I have one spicy cologne, or not even say spicy, but more of a spice forward cologne in my rotation. I have 4 colognes in my rotation. And I wear that one. I do wear that one if I wear something that's more along like the old money side of things.
Okay.
So if I'm wearing like quarter zips, or if I want to wear loafers or something like that, that's typically kind of the route I go, or the spicier colognes.
Would you wear this, and what for?
I might wear this. It's like, it's definitely on like a, yeah, I'm a man side of cologne, but it's like, what would I wear this to? Because it's not, it wouldn't be something like to a wedding or anything like that. I feel like, what's that?
You're thinking of a more intimate setting, more one-on-one, less middle of a room.
Probably.
Okay.
I'd give it an 8. I like it.
Okay.
I like it. Maybe not my cup of tea that I would wear personally,
But you get the picture.
but I get the picture, and I think that on the right person that really likes this, more of a spice forward cologne, 8 for sure.
What you're saying is there's a lot of nostalgia for you.
Yeah, so this one's gonna get a 9.5 just because it's so nostalgic. I'll make this one a 9.5.
So you like that one better than Autumn 25?
Yeah, this one brings a lot of nostalgia to it.
And that, my friends, is Winter 26. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful and insightful, and the opinions shared helps guide your choices as to whether or not you should pick up that extra bottle that happens to be on eBay. Truth be told, I greatly enjoyed this, but it was better for me as a room fragrance and less as one that I would wear on my person for me personally. I love the way it smelled, but I never found myself reaching for that bottle over the last couple of months that this product has been in my possession. And only within the last few days did I finally bite the bullet and just give it to a friend of mine, Jeremiah, in the video. He said he really liked it, he enjoyed it, and after we were done shooting, he's like, dude, if you ever choose to let that go, I'll wear it. I like this. Please let me have it. So, Jerry, hope you enjoy it, man. But with that said, spring 26 has arrived, so I'm gonna get ready to film that video. Without further ado, if you got questions, comments, concerns, leave them down in the comments section, and I'll see you guys in another video.